Good morning, friends. Welcome to EDDL701, How Faith Sustains the Life of the Mind. I'm Dr. Jenny Harrop. I'm your instructor for this course, coming to you from Central Oregon, where I'm here for a rare break with family. We're here to celebrate my dad's 80th birthday. I feel like I need to whisper. My family's asleep inside, but I don't think they can hear me. It's more like it feels like the world is waking up around me. I've heard quite a few birds. I saw one person walk by. I heard a really loud rustling just a little bit ago, and two deer went racing. I didn't know they could run that fast, went racing across the field over there. So for me, in the busyness of my life and for our family, this is a rare respite. There are a whole bunch of us gathered, about 10 teenagers, all together yesterday on bicycles in the pools. And what a great chance just to take a breath, to celebrate my dad and enjoy one another. Our course is a little bit of that for you. I'd love it if we could all come over here and gather. I don't think I could afford it either, but we can at least take some space together in a classroom, even online, just in our minds, in our gathering together, to breathe a little and to ponder some of the bigger things. So I know for some of us, when we think about pondering faith, it can sound intimidating. We can think about theological issues. A lot of people go to end of life. What's going to happen when I die? We can go to all of those places if you want to, but I want to press you into something maybe a little bit more immediate. This is a time that I want you to really ponder why you make the decisions that you make. Our life is informed by our faith in every possible way, and a lot of people either aren't willing to admit that or aren't ready to admit that or just don't even take the time to think that that's the reality. Faith is whatever it is that you have grounded your life in, what you believe in. So it doesn't necessarily equate with religion. We're going to dig into what your faith is. Now, for a lot of us, it's a Christian lens, and that is mine. I come from a faith background, a Christian background, and I've gone through some ups and downs, and I'm happy to share those with you in person. And sometimes the ups and downs are the best way to come to a really, really deep set belief in God, belief in Jesus. If you're not coming from that place, that's okay too. If you have no idea what place you're coming from, that's okay too. And that's what this course is for, is to really take the time to ponder some text. We do have content, but on the other hand, this is not the kind of course where it's really deep in content that you've got to walk away understanding every little bit of. We're presented with content. We're going to read one book a week. Sounds like a lot, I know, but you have time now to get ahead on it. And I hope you've noticed the last two books are a little bit lighter, although it's not necessarily a little bit lighter the way I'm going to ask you to approach them. So I want you thinking about them in a new way. But do the reading ahead if you're able to. If you're not, that's fine too. I've tried to space it out through each week where it is handleable. But again, what I want you coming to this course with is more than anything an open mind to pick away what the various lenses are that you bring to life that you may or may not be aware of. We all have them, and most of us don't have time to pick through them and realize what they are. So, chance to breathe, chance to read some good content, to gather with good people, and to talk about things. I have a skeleton for a course. I have an idea of where I think we might go, but I'm really leaving a lot of that up to you as a group and up to you individually. What I hope that you walk away from this course with is a much deeper understanding of why you make the decisions you do, and maybe some changes that you want to make, ways that you want to ground yourself more firmly into something. Decisions that we make when we're tired, when we're hungry, when there's a crisis, when everyone's turning to us, those are the important ones, right? When we get to sit and ponder, where really am I going to go when I die? In some ways, that can be the luxury. The places where panic sets in, where anxiety is overwhelming and it's hard to know what we were ever grounded in to begin with. That's where life is happening. And that's where I want you to walk away from this course confident in what it is that your faith is, how to articulate it and share it adequately, but also appropriately with other people in varying situations. Life is complicated. I remember a time in my life, probably in my preteens, when I was thinking, I don't think there's anybody out there who's mad at me. That's how I want to live my life, not in conflict. And that's just not what life is. If you're raising kids, have grandkids, have family of any kind, if you're in the workplace in any way, there's going to be conflict. And truly, what your faith is and what you believe comes to bear in how you respond to that conflict. Let's dig into that together, starting with a book that you need to be reading this week. So jump in. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. But look, I have internet, so I'm also online pretty constantly. So don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have questions at all. I look forward to meeting you next week. Blessings on your week.